Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Cars and Coffee with Rahul. This is the 2022 Porsche Taycan. Today in this video, I will be covering one of the screens in the car, which is the lower infotainment screen, as you can see here. And you can see the very nice Taycan badging at the bottom of that. So let's jump into this screen. This is the 10.9-inch screen in the car. We have various buttons. It has haptic feedback all around. On the top, we get the navigation button, music, phone, vehicle, and Apple CarPlay. Tapping on any one of these takes us to the specific menu on the main screen. Like for example, if I tap on music, it takes me to the music menu on the screen, on the main screen. Moving back here, we have different buttons for adjusting the front and the rear defogger. This is for the front. It turns on the fan, also turn on the AC. It puts the fan to the max, so we'll just lower it down. Tapping it back, it turns it off. This is for the rear defogger, to turn it on and turn it off. If I hit on this menu button, it opens the temperature settings on the main screen. Tapping it back goes off to the screen we were earlier on. On the right side of that, we have the air circulation button. Tapping that, it'll turn on the air circulation in the car. Tapping it back, we get the haptic feedback. It turns off. There's the AC max button, which will turn on the AC at the maximum speed. Here are the temperature for the driver side and the passenger side. We can increase, decrease from these arrows, and this is for the fan speed, similarly for the passenger side as well. Now, another option is that you can tap on the auto button. It sets the fan to the auto speed. So tapping it back, it will turn it off, or you can just reduce it from the lower arrow. There's a sync button given here as well. We tap it, it syncs the temperature on the driver and the passenger side. Now, coming back to these seat icons, we see these are the heated seats. It has 3 levels. Depending on what you want, you can select, tap on it, and it shows you the red it shows you the level you are at. So right now I'm at level 3. So you might see this arrow button. What it does is, so let's say we are on the charging menu on the main screen. We tap the arrow here. What it does is it takes us to the home screen on the main screen here in the center. Now, moving back here on this lower console, we have this button for the car. Tapping it, you might see that everything is closed, the rear and the front. So in the electric cars, they call it the frunk. So the frunk is closed. The trunk is closed as well. You can open and close it from these buttons. We also see these are not lighted up. These are our charging ports. They are also closed. We can tap this to come back to this screen. We have the battery icon. So if I tap there, I see that what is the miles and what is the battery percentage I have right now. It says charging system not connected. We have the button for the preheat or pre-cooling. So what this would do is it will start preheating or pre-cooling the car, and so I'll just turn it off. And from here we can go back to the main screen in this lower panel. These are the buttons for your volume, increasing, decreasing. This is the button for the power. So if we tap here, it shows different options on the main screen. One of them being either you can turn off the center display, you can switch on idle mode in the passenger display, or you can turn off the passenger display as well. So you might be able to see I have the passenger display. I'll be doing a separate video on that one, but I get the option to turn it off from here as well. The last option is I can shut down the whole of the PCM. If I tap that, it'll just shut down everything. So we cross it out from here and it goes back to the main screen. Now, this is the last button here for the camera. So if I tap it, it shows me my surroundings, my vehicle surroundings. It gives a top view of the car. Useful while you're navigating into the smaller areas. Great button, great option to use. So press it, goes back to the main screen. And this screen is all haptic feedback, as I just said earlier. One last feature of this trackpad is a great one. So you might see I'm just moving my arrow, moving my finger, and how I can navigate on the main screen with this. And that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Thank you.